It's Hughesy. Hello, 30th anniversary gala. What a beautiful night it has been. It's been fantastic catching up with old friends. And I needed this because I had a very stressful start to my day. And this actually happened. A lot of comedians talk about things that happened on the day, but this did actually happen today. Got up this morning, there was a knock on the door. A guy was at the door and he said, "Are you David William Hughes?" I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "I'm from the Family Court of Australia and you've been served." This guy gave me an envelope, containing a letter. I'm stressed out at this point. My wife and 3 children are inside, I'm outside, with a letter from the Family Court of Australia. I'm thinking, what the hell is this? If this is a restraining order against those people, this is going to be a very awkward walk back into this inside. But it wasn't. I open it up and you'll see some of it there. It was a paternity suit against me. Apparently I had possibly fathered the child in September 2002. So I'm looking at that thinking, what the hell? I noticed the name. I knew the name on the front of it. I was thinking, when did I meet my wife? May 2002. I did the maths. I can tell her about this. I went back in there. I said, "Honey, what's going on here? Someone reckons that there's a 13-year-old running around, a 13-year-old Hughesy running around." Not until this afternoon on the radio did I find out it was a practical joke. And I found out my wife was not only in on it, it was her idea. I spent the whole day worried about the fact I had a 13-year-old child somewhere. And she acted so well, I now don't know whether my own kids are actually my kids. Anyway, well done, Holly, well played. Part of me was looking forward to having a 13-year-old that I hadn't had to deal with for 13 years. Because I've got a 6, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and they're bloody annoying. The fact that I hadn't had to bloody brush a kid's teeth for 13 years, because I've got to brush my own children's teeth, and they're not happy about it. I don't want you to brush my teeth. Do you think I want to do it? Have a look in my mouth. I'm not a fan of teeth brushing. My own children are not. I mean, they love my wife much more than they love me, and they verbalise that. Basically, if we're One Direction, she's Harry Styles and I'm the roadie. They say it to her all the time. My 6-year-old always, "Mum, I love you. Mum, I love you." And I'm in the room, mate. How about give me some love? I don't say it, I think it. It's been going on for so long, I tried to bloody turn the tables on him the other day. I went up to his sister, I said, "Sadie, I love you." I looked at him going, "Two can play this game." She looked at me and said, "I prefer Mum." Ridiculous. No, they're great kids. We have a great time together. My 6-year-old's just started sleeping in his own room all night, which is great. I mean, I've spent a long time sleeping in the room with him on the bunk beds. He's top bunk, I'm bottom bunk. So he asked me questions all night. "Dad, got one more question." "What is it, mate?" During the war, do the Germans just lock up other people or do they lock up Germans as well?" "All right, what the hell are you thinking about that for?" "Well, no," he said, "Dad, this is not a question, it's a comment." I'm like, "Fuck, is this an episode of Q&A? What's going on here?" He said, if Godzilla was real, the Japanese would have spent all their time fighting Godzilla and they wouldn't have been in as many wars. Well, it's actually a pretty good point, but he's sleeping in his own room now because we got a baby monitor for him. Yep, at the age of 6, we decided a baby monitor was the way to go. Because without the baby monitor, he would just run down the corridor. With the baby monitor, he stays in his room and he yells through it. "Are you still there? Are you still there?" And if we don't get to it quick enough, he runs down the corridor. "You didn't answer! Because we're asleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, mate. We're still here. Where'd you think we were going to be? Zimbabwe? We've always been here." It gets awkward occasionally with that baby monitor, like when one night recently we're making love. We're allowed to do that. Then I hear as we're going along, "Are you still there? Are you there?" I'm thinking, "Not now. You've yelled out. I'm nowhere near being there." He's questioning us, though. He questions our relationship. My wife's very attractive, good on her. Anyway, he started to question that. The other day, he looked at me and said, Dad, I said, what, mate? He said, did you meet Mum after you got famous? I said, yes, I did. He said, that makes sense. Does that make sense, buddy? Have a look at this face. You've got this face. You want to start getting funny pretty fucking quick, mates? You've been a great crowd. Have a great night. Thank you.